name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Gen Con 50, and I'm sitting down with Mike Young, who has brought us Flick 'em Up Dead of Winter.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our new release on the Pretzel line.
So Pretzel Games or Plan B Games.
What we've taken here is combined Flick 'em Up, which it's a classic dexterity cowboy game that we put out a couple years ago, and mashed it up with Dead of Winter, which is like the brainchild of Isaac Vega, John Gilmore. So,
which, if you guys aren't familiar with Dead of Winter, it is a cooperative game, zombie films.
Exactly,
Very,
like
a lot of
post-apocalyptic, a lot of narrative storytelling, deep characters and stuff like this.
A lot
heavy
of tough
decision making.
Yeah. And a lot of, even though it's co-op, it's like, well, can I trust you? Or there's some traitor-ish elements in there, and it's...
Exactly. So with the game, I mean, we have 10 scenarios that comes in the box. The first 5 are pure cooperative. True to Dead of Winter fashion, you're trying to help each other for common objectives. But then starting with 5 and beyond, new mechanisms, like brand new mechanisms are introduced. So crossroad cards, which are very iconic
which people should recognize from
the Dead of Winter franchise. So, for example, we try to make sure they were not character specific for the most part, but had that same feel with thematic for the dexterity. So if we flip over the top one, you get a broken arm. All of a sudden, your dominant hand is not going to be used. You can use your non-dominant hand. So all of a sudden, your shots are off, your movement's off. It just kind of like immerses you a little bit more into the game. But there's other things in there, like barrels exploding and noise mechanisms for zombies to attack you.
Oh, that's neat. And you had mentioned, too, that rather than wooden pieces this time around...
Right, so when we went to market these, the wooden edition, because this comes with twice as many pieces as the original Flick 'em Up, it would be astrological. It's huge for a price point. So we're going to give you a little bit more game for less. Really, the only pieces that you're going to use are these movement and attack discs. They're weighted exactly the same as wood, so everyone I've demoed with has no idea that it was even plastic. They thought it was just a glossed wood.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you hadn't pointed it out to me before we started rolling, I wouldn't have even thought that this was anything different than wood.
No, I mean, that's what we want people to know. So, with a couple of this, can I talk about a few mechanisms?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's because I have this cool tower thing in front of me that I'm very fascinated by.
Most of us are used to flicking around and moving. With the cooperative elements with this, we have teams versus the zombies, players versus the zombies. And how the zombie mechanism works is that after you do so many actions at the end of your turn, if you made noise, which is moving, attacking, use a gun, the zombies are going to rush after you. So, for example, a couple zombies are knocked down. The closest one to you after you moved will come at you. So, we'll take our zombie tower, we'll place it right behind the zombie to make sure that players don't have a chance to game it a little bit. You're going to put the number of the zombie on the spot up here.
Okay, so we got, what was that, number 5 zombie?
This is
9. Okay,
number 9
so
on spot 9.
9 on the 9.
5 on the 5, whatever. And if they knock you over, you've taken a help.
That's just awesome.
So some of your soft noise actions, movement, using a baseball bat, using a knife. Your loud noise actions.
Let's just kind of give a little props here to the cool weapons bits too.
These are soft noise weapons. So with a knife, you're going to just set it up on its hilt and aim it. Baseball bat also works as movement. It won't kill a zombie unless it's already down. So you'll just flick it to knock it over and it's knocked unconscious. Bullets, and then you have a shotgun and rifle. Shotgun gives you a spread effect.
Neat.
The shotgun,
right off camera angle, by the way.
Your shotgun and rifle are loud noise actions, so rather than attract just one zombie, you're going to attract the 3 nearest standing zombies. So you have a bigger risk of the zombies attacking you. Characters are double-sided.
And the other thing I wanted to highlight too, and this we can put in the overhead, is it looks like you did have new artistry for this version versus at least Dead of Winter.
Right, so Fernando Suarez was the artist for Dead of Winter. Chris Williams, who did the original Flick 'em Up art, did this, and he kind of did these really cute chibi mashups.
Yeah, it's still a little creepy and post-apocalyptic, but cute at the same time.
No, exactly, and it's still very true to the characters because these are all original characters from Dead of Winter. So you're going to find some of your favorite guys in here.
Tell me the dog is in here.
Sparky's a promo exclusively through our web store at conventions. Sparky has his own rule set. He has toys to go after and play with. He's a lot of fun.
My favorite game we ever played of the regular Dead of Winter was he ended up being a sniper rifle.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I was like, this. I love this game.
He doesn't get firearms here, unfortunately, but
Doggy
he
Toy
is
sounds fun.
purely melee, and he just rips through zombies. You want to play with him, so.
Now, you had mentioned that some of the other scenarios are, I'm guessing, not fully cooperative?
Exactly. So starting with scenario 6 and beyond, you have team versus team, where sometimes you guys are going after a competing objective with the zombies still in the background, and then you get to secret objectives, hidden secret objectives, where the betrayer mechanics come in. So you can't trust everyone on your team, especially in those later scenarios. We want to kind of ease people into the new mechanisms one at a time, just as we go through the campaign in the book.
Now, you personally, maybe not so much representing Plan B games, but if you were going to start off with a flick 'em up, if which one do you think you would start people off with?
It's
the original, which is Western themed, or with this one?
With me, it goes down to theme. I love the cowboy theme. I love that, but I've always been a big fan of Dead of Winter. There's a little bit more game element here. If you're the type of player who wants more of a cooperative experience, definitely this. If you're someone who loves the Dead of Winter theme, definitely this. So, me personally, I would go to this, but there's room for both in my catalog just because when I'm trying to face my wife or my daughter, when we're going head to head, it's the Western. When it's cooperative and we're friendly with each other, we'll go with this one.
Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is the Dead of Winter edition of Flick 'em Up. And Mike, thank you so much for letting us take a look. And I just want to take this home.